Good afternoon, everyone. I bring you another tutorial today um, based on partial fractions, decompositions, and hope you'll be able to learn something even as I teach. To those of you that have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe and you will be able to grasp the concept in a hurry. Alright, so let's get into our usual business. These are linear partial fractions. Mind you, there are about 3 of them. We have linear partial fractions, we do have repeated partial fractions, and polynomial partial fractions. But today, we'll be doing linear partial fractions, and they're quite easy. Let's just ensure that you pay attention to what I will be teaching. Alright, so let's get into usual business. We have the first question, which happens to be A. The first question is simply saying 4 minus x over 1 minus x, like this, then 2 minus x. Now, the first thing we are supposed to do is simply to equate this to a over, then you write this, okay, then you say minus, you say plus rather, b over, then you write this expression there, like this, okay. Then when we do that, we introduce this, okay, then we find the common denominator of these two. Now the common denominator of these two is simply 1 over x, like this, and 2 over x, like that. Then from here, we know that this into this, it is 1. Okay, it is 1. Then we're going to remain with this multiplied by this. Then we're going to remain with a 2 minus x, like that, plus b, this into this is 1 multiplied by that, will remain with 1 minus x, like that. Also not forgetting to write this, we have a 4 minus x, then we have over 1 minus x, 2 minus x, like that. When we reach here, you can cancel whatsoever is down here, like this, so that you can remain with 4 minus x equal to a, open bracket, 2 minus x plus b, 1 minus x, like this. Now when you reach here, you are supposed to ask yourself a question. What number can we equate to x such that if we put a particular number at either this x or this x, one of them is going to be 0? So in order to find a, we can simply say let x equal to 1, such that if we put 1 here and here and here, this guy is going to go because 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, we are going to have 4 minus 1 equal to a 2 minus 1. This is going to be 0. Therefore, we are going to have a 3 equal to, then a, okay, so this is our a. Okay, now we can also say that let x equal to 2. If we let x equal to, then it means that this guy will be able to cancel. So it will be 4 minus x equal to a 2 minus x plus b 1 minus x, like this. Now, since we let x equal to, this guy is going to go. Therefore, we're going to have 4 minus x equal to, this will go, will remain with b 1 minus x. Then it will be 4, we put 2 where there is x. This will be a 2 equal to negative b, like this. Then we divide by negative 1, neg 1, and our final answer is equal to negative 2. Then we can get back to these two statements. So in the first place, we had a over 1 minus x plus b over 2 minus x. Therefore, our a was 3, and our b was negative 2. Therefore, our final answer is going to be 3 over 1 minus x minus 2 over 2 minus x. Like that. Okay, so that's how you find questions on partial fractions which are said to be linear. Alright, so let's get to the second question. Let's get to the second question. Where is it? So the second question is simply saying, which happens to be B, we have 11 minus 3x over x to the power 2 plus 2x minus 3. Now for this one, we need to deal with the denominator. So we know that the product is simply negative 3. The sum is simply positive 2. The factors, what numbers, if we multiply them, we will get this. If we add them, we'll get, if we multiply them, we'll get this, negative 3, and if we add them, we'll get this. It's simply negative 1 and positive 3. Because negative 1 multiplied by positive 3, it will be negative 3. Negative 1 plus 3, it will be this. So now, this simply means that we're going to have x to the power 2 plus 2x minus 3, then x to the power 2 plus, then this is going to be, okay, so it's a minus x plus 3x minus 3. Okay, then this is going to be x factored out, x minus 1. This is going to be 3 factored out, x minus 1. Like that. Then we're going to have something like x minus 1, x plus 3. So now this can also be written as 11 minus 3x over x minus 1, x plus 3. Alright, like this. The same concept applies. X, so 11 minus 3 over x minus 1, x plus 3. This is going to equal to a over x minus 1 plus b over x plus 3. Like this. Very simple. Alright. From here, we can introduce the same concept. The common denominator is simply x minus 1, x plus 3. This into this, it is simply a x plus 3 plus our b is going to be x minus 1, like that. Then from here, not also forgetting this, so this was 11 minus 3x over x minus 1, x plus 3, like this. We can cancel out this, like that, so that we can remain with 11 minus 3x equal to a x plus 3 plus b x minus 1. Alright, from here we also find a number such that we can make either of this or this 0. Now we can say let x equal 1 so that we kill b, because 1 minus 1 is 0. So we'll say 11 minus 3, then we put 1 there where there is x. Then we say a, we put 1 here. Then this is going to be 11 minus 3 equal to a. Then this is going to be 4. This is going to be positive 8 for a. We cancel this side. We cancel this side. Our a is going to be equal to 2. Okay. Do the same. We can cancel out this one by simply letting x equal negative 3. So if we let x equal negative 3, then automatically it's going to be 11 minus 3 negative 3. Then this is going to equal to a negative 3 plus 3 plus b negative 3 minus 1. Now this is going to be 11 plus 9 equal to, this is going to be 0, this part. This part is going to be b negative 4. This is going to be a 20 equal to b negative 4. So this is going to be negative 4, b equal to 20 over negative 4 over negative 4. If you cancel out, you discover that your b is negative 5. Okay, so now our partial fraction was simply a over x minus 1 plus b over x plus 3. What was our a? Our a was bound to be 2 over x minus 1. Our b was negative 5, so we'll say negative 5 over x plus 3, like this. That is our final answer. Okay, so this is quite simple, right? So this is very simple indeed. So C is also very simple. You just have to use the difference of two squares. Let me find D also, so that we see where this is going to take us. Okay. So for C, it's the same. You just use the difference of two squares, so it's going to be, okay, let me just solve C. So C, they're saying 2 over 9x to the power 2 minus 1. Now, for this one, the difference of two squares, this is just the same as 2 over 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1, like this. Is it true? Yes. Okay. Now we have 2 over 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1 equal to the same concept, a over 3x minus 1, okay, like this. Then we say plus b over 3x plus 1. From here, we use the same concept, so we are going to do this. The common denominator is simply 3x minus 1, 3x plus 1. This into this will remain with a 3x plus 1, then plus b, then we say 3x minus 1. Not forgetting 2 over, okay, so this is going to be 3x minus 1, then 3x plus 1. The same concept applies. We'll write a line like this to cancel this. We'll remain with a 2 equal to a, then 3x plus 1 plus b, 3x minus 1. Like this. Then from here we've also find the number such that we can cancel out that. What number is that? So when you look at the state of this particular question, you discover that if we let x equal to any number, then this thing will be able to hold. So the best way to go about this is to expand. So let's try to expand this. A multiplied by this is going to be 3xa plus a plus this multiplied by this, it will be 3bx minus b. Okay? Then we can say that we have 3xa plus a plus 3bx minus b. Okay, so all right. Now, upon reaching here, I'm going to say that all numbers that are constants, I'm going to equate them to a, since we have an a which is a constant here, minus a b. Okay? Then this is our first equation. We can make the second equation, which is going to be, since we don't have any x value on the right hand side, so we are going to say 0 equal to 3xa plus 3bx. Okay, so when we reach here, what then do we do? Okay, so from here we know that we can cancel out the x, we are going to remain with 0 equal to 3a plus 3b. Then this is just the same as a minus b equal to, then this is going to be 2, then this is going to be 3a plus 3b equal to 0. Then this is going to be a 3, a 1. We solve them simultaneously. 3 multiplied by a, it's going to be 3a minus 3b equal to 6. 1 multiplied by 3a, it's going to be 3a plus 3b equal to 0. Then when we reach here, we know that if we add, this is going to be 0. So we are going to have a 6, because this plus this, it is 6a equal to 6 plus 0, it is 6. We are going to have 6 here over 6, and our a is going to be 1. Then we get to the first equation. So we are going to have 2 equal to a minus b. Now our a is 1. So it will be 2 equal to 1 minus b. So we have 2 minus 1 equal to negative b. This is going to be 1 equal to negative b. And therefore our final answer is going to be negative 1. So now we can get back to our partial fraction. Our partial fraction was a over 3x minus 1 plus b over 3x plus 1. Our a was found to be 1 over 3x minus 1 minus negative 1 over, this was our 3x plus 1. Like this. So this is our final answer for this particular question. Okay. So this is how you solve this particular question. It's quite easy. Very easy. Alright. So now let's solve another question. Solve another question. What question is that? So I've solved C. Let me solve D for you. So the same concept applies. So let's solve D. Now for D we have 1 over x to the power 2 minus 9. So for this one, we'll use the difference of two squares. So this will be 1 over, this will be x minus 3, x plus 3. The same concept applies. We say equal to a over x minus 3 plus b over x plus 3. Okay. Then we use the same concept. The common denominator is x minus 3, x plus 3. This into this, we are going to get 1. 1 multiplied by this is going to be a, then x plus 3 plus, then this is going to be a b, x minus 3. This is going to equal to 1 over, very simple. Wow. Then this is going to be x minus 3, x plus 3. Then like I said, you can cancel out these ones so that you can remain with 1 equal to a x plus 3 plus b x minus 3. Okay, from here, okay, we know that if we let x equal to 3, then we have cancelled out this one, so we remain with 1 equal to a, while there is x, I'll replace with 3 plus 3. This will become 0, so I'll leave it out. 1 equal to, this is going to be a 6 over 6 over 6. This is going to be a equal to 1 over 6. Now for b, we can let x equal to negative 3, and this is going to be 1 equal to, we have a open bracket x plus 3 plus b x minus 3. We know that if we introduce a negative 3, this is going to be 0. So we're going to have b minus 3 minus 3. So we're going to have 1 equal to b negative 6. Divide by negative 6, negative 6. Our final answer for this one is going to be 1 over 6, the negative. Okay, we get to our partial fraction. Our partial fraction is here. Therefore, while there is a, I'll replace with 1 over 6. Then we're going to put x minus 3 plus 1 over 6 over, then we say x plus 3. Then this is just the same as 1 over 6 x minus 3. This was a negative, right? So it's going to be minus 6 x plus 3. So therefore our final answer is going to be 1 over 6 x minus 3, like this, minus 1 over 6x plus 3. So this is how you do this particular question under linear partial fractions. It's a very simple topic. I'm sure you've learned something among us, just the questions that I've solved. Which other question? Okay, so for E, which one should I solve? Okay, let me do E. Then the rest of the questions you'll be able to solve them and inbox me on my WhatsApp line, and I'll be able to confirm with you if what you've done is correct. So let's do E, which happens to be the last question. Okay, which happens to be my last question to solve. So now E is saying 7x minus 23 over, then this is going to be x minus 2, x minus 5. Okay, this is very simple. So the same concept applies. We introduce a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 5, like this. Find the common denominator. It is x minus 2, x minus 5. This into this will remain with this. Therefore, it will be a x minus 5, like this. Okay, then this is going to be plus b x minus 2 equal to, this is going to be 7x minus 2, 3. Then this is going to be x minus 2, x minus 5. This will cancel. Then we're going to remain with 7 x minus 2, 3 equal to a x minus 5 plus b x minus 2. When we reach here, we can find a way to cancel out these two by simply letting x equal to 2. And already we have cancelled out this one. So it will be 7, 2 minus 23 equal to A. Alright, so we then put a 2 where there is x here, and then we're going to have a, this is going to be 14 minus 23 equal to, this is going to be A. Inside we're going to put negative 3. What is 14 minus 23? What is 14 minus 23? 14 minus 23. So we have a negative 9 here equal to negative 3a. Negative 3a. So it's a negative 3 over negative 3. Our final answer is simply a 3. Then we get to finding that one. So we have 7x minus 23 equal to a x minus 5 plus b x minus 2. So we can let x equal to, we want to cancel out 5, so it will be x equal to 5, so meaning we have cancelled out this one. So we'll say 7x minus 23 equal to b x minus 2. 7, we put 5 where there is x, like this. This is going to be 35 minus 23 equal to b 3. 35 minus 23, we have 12 equal to 3b over 3 over 3. B is there for 4, right? Alright, now let's get to our partial fraction. Our partial fraction was a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 5. So now let's replace into our partial fraction. Now a was 3 over x minus 2 plus 4 over x minus 5. So this is quite simple to solve. I'm sure by now you are able to solve these other questions. Okay, you're able to solve these other questions. So make sure that you do the questions that I've not done. So I've solved this one, this one, this one, I've solved this one, I've solved this one. Make sure that you do the rest. You can send the answers on this same WhatsApp line and I'll be able to respond to you. Okay, so for these others, I'm sure by now you know what to do. Okay, so make sure that you subscribe if you have not, and also hit the like button, and also don't forget to share to others. Thank you so much.